TikTok has been at the heart of the escalating tech war between the United States and China. The app, with over 1 billion monthly active users, is one of the most popular social media platforms among young internet users today. However, India and a number of Western nations like the United States believe that TikTok is a serious national security threat. How did an app mostly known for its short dance videos and memes find itself in the crosshairs of some of the most powerful countries in the world? In 2016, Chinese internet company ByteDance launched an app called Douyin for its domestic users in China. The app, which allowed users to make and share short 15-second videos, was an instant hit and acquired over 100 million users in China and other regional countries in just a year. ByteDance recognized the app's massive potential and realized that it needed to tap into foreign markets. In 2017, it launched TikTok, a sister app to Douyin that would operate internationally, while Douyin catered to users in China. In 2018, ByteDance also acquired Musical.ly, another short video content app that had acquired millions of users in Europe and North America, and merged it with TikTok. After that, the platform was unstoppable. TikTok's short-form video content format was well suited to young consumers who use the app for making comedic sketches, providing personal finance and fashion tips, as well as consuming the news. It acquired users faster than any social media platform before it, and crossed 1 billion monthly active users worldwide by 2021. However, as TikTok began to grow, governments around the world became increasingly concerned about the platform. The problem is the sheer amount of data that TikTok possesses about users. For example, in 2021, Android phone users spent around 16.2 trillion minutes on TikTok. The sheer amount of data collected by the app gives it information about what users like to consume and how they live their lives. While collecting vast amounts of data isn't new for social media platforms, TikTok is owned by the Chinese internet firm ByteDance. The Chinese Communist Party's domestic regulations state that the government in Beijing can force tech companies to hand over even sensitive user information for the government's purposes. If the Chinese government wants to look at the data that ByteDance is collecting, they can do so, and no one can say anything about it, said Jim Lewis of CSIS, an American think tank. As such, there were serious concerns globally about whether TikTok was handing access to sensitive user data to China's authoritarian government. Another concern was that TikTok may be functioning as an influence operation for Beijing's foreign policy goals. A series of explosive investigations into TikTok accused the company of instructing its content moderators to censor videos that are politically sensitive to China. Videos that mentioned the Tiananmen Square massacre of 1989, the Hong Kong protests of 2019, and Tibet were censored. When the revelations were made, TikTok stated that it no longer practiced censorship. However, these incidents confirmed fears that many had that TikTok would work to push China's foreign policy aims. India was among the first countries to enact a comprehensive ban on TikTok. With 200 million users from India, the country had become the second largest market for TikTok after China itself. However, after the Galwan clashes between Indian and Chinese troops in June 2020, India decided to ban TikTok and a number of other Chinese apps. This move revealed that New Delhi was one of the first global capitals to identify that China was now a security threat. Allowing apps like TikTok to operate in India and obtain vast troves of user data was a risk New Delhi simply couldn't take. However, it took the rest of the world some more time to catch on. A series of investigative reports put TikTok's relationship with China in the spotlight. For example, despite TikTok's claims that user data collected, say, in the United States, could not be accessed by China, an investigation by BuzzFeed News revealed that employees of TikTok's parent company ByteDance, sitting in China, had access to user data. Although TikTok routinely argued that American user data was stored in the United States and did not comply with Chinese data laws, these investigations revealed that employees in China could access user data. Leaked meeting audio tapes also revealed that TikTok may have misled American politicians and the general public about these norms. Further revelations were also made by Forbes magazine, which claimed that a China-based team at TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, also planned to use the TikTok app to monitor the personal location of certain American citizens. While TikTok is in negotiations with the US government to avoid a ban, countries have already taken action. The United States, Canada, Denmark, Belgium, Taiwan, and certain European Union institutions have banned TikTok from government-owned devices. Even as TikTok tries to convince countries that it isn't a threat, lawmakers in the United States have introduced a bill to ban TikTok entirely. Brendan Carr, who serves on the American Federal Communications Commission, praised India's ban of TikTok and called for a similar policy in the United States. India's strong leadership has been informative, and helpful as we have debated banning TikTok in the United States. For those who argue that there is no way to ban an app, India is an example of a country that has done it and done it successfully. The writing may now be on the wall for TikTok. Recent reports indicate that the American government is pushing TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to sell its stake in the popular app. If it doesn't, the Biden administration has threatened a ban on the app. Many countries may take a cue from the United States and take a similarly hawkish stance towards the social media platform. More than 3 years after New Delhi chose to ban TikTok, it seems the rest of the world may be following the India way.